Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, I want to show you how I was able to make a clean white look for commercial color grading. So in case you have any commercial color grading that they need a clean white, you can actually come here and watch how I was able to do that. But this image already came with color, and in the comment section someone asked how I was able to turn the image back to flat. So I will show you that before we carry on. So I use the color space transform. We all know not everybody, but though we know the color space transform helps us to transform our image from a particular color space to the one we want to work with, right? So since it's able to do that, if it can be able to convert our image to Rec 709, then it is very possible that it can convert our image back to a flat profile. So what I did was to select this sRGB as input color space and input gamma. Let me just take everything off complete so you see. So I did this first, then in the second color space transform, I changed it to Davinci white gamma, Davinci intermediate, and then I gave it a picture profile for the output color space, which is sunny and sunny S log. Then now I am officially converting it to sunny sunny S gamma 3 cine and sunny S log 3 Davinci white gamma again, because now I want to work inside of Davinci white gamma itself. So let me go out of this place and put the node on, so you can see it automatically turns into a flat profile. Can you see? Automatically turns into a flat profile. Our image is now flat completely because of that conversion I did. So now, how was I able to bring back the color? Now I had to convert the image back to a Rec 709 and work with gamma 2.4. So we are actually working inside of the Davinci white gamma space. That was what I did. So I turned it into Davinci white gamma, Davinci intermediate. Then now we are giving out, our output is Rec 709 and the output gamma is 2.4. So if I put this on, now you can see our color is back. It actually even looks different from the original color that came with the image. You can see the difference. Let me do this again. This and this. You can see the difference. This actually looks like we actually did our conversion. Now we can start working on our image. So after doing this conversion, I worked inside the Davinci white gamma space. So let's start from here. I will break down the looks one by one for you. So first things first, I did my 335, and then my contrast, but not forgetting that I also worked inside of my curves, selecting the editable spline, which I took my dark side up and then I kind of brought down the bright side because the image has this light here is clipping too much. So let's put this on and see what we have. So this is what we have. I was able to just give it more life from this to this, you can see. And the next here is where I did my white balance. So I selected linear as usual, then I used my gain. I just noticed that we had more blue in the image compared to other color, even though it's not showing. Though it look kind of warm here, but from my wave I was seeing more of blue. I think it's because of the light, so I had to take it up a little to this level, and I was okay with this because I was trying to make sure that I have a good skin. So if I come and put my selector tool here, you actually see that our skin is sitting right. Then the next thing I did here is the saturation. I just used 60 from 50 to 60. So it's just 10. I added 10 of the saturation. I didn't really do much for saturation. Then here, this particular node down here, I selected the skin, and this particular node up here, I selected the red, which I used a layer mixer. So let me open it up so we can see what I did. So if you notice, let me take this down. If you notice, when I opened this particular node, everything that has color that is popping close to her skin, I kind of took it down, but I made sure her skin was sitting right and proper. Then the next thing I did here was the red. I worked on the red a little, changed the red to a certain level, and then I made sure it's looking nice, calm, and smooth. So you can see from here, let me take it off completely. You can see how the red was looking before and how I pushed it here. I used a particular tool. So just like I said, if you need any of these working tools to make your work more professional, feel free to reach out to me. This node is, I didn't actually do anything in this node. I just saw it now. So the next thing I did here was to like reduce the saturation of yellow and other stuffs using my hue versus saturation. Meanwhile, for the skin, what I did was to use my qualifier. Let me show you what I did. You can see how I selected the skin. Then I came to my hue versus saturation, brought down the saturation a little, and then I made the skin bright to a level. I took it up, and then I added this mid-tone details to just give it a little, to just smoothen the image a little though. So that's what I did. Then next here, I gave it a feel. If you notice, there's a little change in the image. I gave it a feel, which I just used my shadows. I just brought down red and increased blue a little. The next thing here is some tools I use, which I was able to gain that clean white look. So just some DCTLs I was able to use to get this clean white look. And then the next thing here is actually my glow effect. So just pop the image out. And this is the glow actually, and this particular one is the glow. Then this one here is my D-band, just to smoothen my image still. And the next one here is my pop contrast, as usual, to pop out my image, and I sharpened my image. Then this particular one is my color space transform. So in this particular node, I think I also did something around here. Okay, I didn't do anything here, I think. Okay, so this is how I was able to achieve this clean white commercial look. Same thing I did in this particular node, you can see. So if I take these two nodes off, where I was able to get that clean white, it's actually already looking white, but it is not white like how I was able to use this tool here. You can see how it brought out the white and make it looks really, really, really white. So you can see this. And this particular one here was when I used the pop tool inside to be able to pop out the image, to give it that curved contrast and curved curve. Is that the right word to use? I was able to give it an S curve here, an S curve using that tool. So the same thing I did in this particular image. So let me hold all of them together so we see how they look. I'll go to the split screen and pardon me, I'm coming. Sorry, selected clips. Yeah. So you can see they are all looking the same. Let me make the screen bigger. You can see we have a good commercial look down here that I'm sure most people are looking for. This clean white look is because it's kind of hard to get a clean white look. So with this, we are good to go. And then I actually grouped them. So here is where I did my noise reduction to just smoothing in my image all together. So let's look at this in the full screen again. You can see how clean this image look. Let's select all of them and watch them and see them in a bigger screen again. So with this, what's wrong? Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So all right, so this is it on a bigger screen. You can see what I was able to achieve, creating a clean white commercial look. So if you want to learn more, feel free. My number is on the screen and my social media handle is on the screen. Reach out to me and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep getting color grading videos, and also turn on the post notification. Thank you very much. I see you in the next class.